Hello students, welcome in the chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss on the topic E block elements, and the main topic of this chapter is the chemical properties of 15 group elements, and that is the nitrogen. First of all, we'll discuss about the oxidation state. The elements of 15 group have 5 electrons in their valence shell. So these can either lose 5 electron or gain 3 electron. As the loss of 5 electrons is difficult, so these can gain 3 electrons and form -3 state. These can also form +3 state in covalent compounds by sharing of electrons. Now, tendency to have the oxidation state -3 decreases down the group due to increase in size and metallic character from nitrogen to bismuth. Nitrogen and phosphorus are most electronegative elements and can gain 3 electrons from highly electropositive elements and form -3 oxidation state. Calcium nitride, magnesium nitride, calcium phosphide, etc. Tendency to have oxidation state +3. All the elements of 15 group have 3 electrons to form covalent bonds, so oxidation state is +3. Examples: ammonia, phosphine, arsine, stubine and bismuthine. Except nitrogen, other elements also have +5 oxidation state. Because nitrogen is not having vacant d orbitals, so it cannot have +5 oxidation. The stability of +5 oxidation state decreases from phosphorus to bismuth, and it is due to inert pair effect. What is this inert pair effect? Reluctance of s electron pair of last orbit of outermost orbit to take part in chemical bonding is known as inert pair effect, and it is due to poor shielding effect of electrons in the f orbitals. The only well-known bismuth 5 compound is BiF5, and it is due to high electronegativity of fluorine. Nitrogen has maximum covalency +4 because it is having only 4 orbitals available for bonding. Phosphorus can also have +1 and +4 oxidation state along with +3 and +5 state. In nitrogen, all the oxidation state +1 to +4 have tendency to disproportionate in acidic solutions. And what is this disproportionation? It is the question. Actually, it is the auto-oxidation reduction. The same compound gives two products. In case it is oxidized, and in second case it is reduced. Reactivity towards hydrogen. Elements of 15 group form hydrides with molecular formula EH3, NH3, PH3, ASH3, SPH3, BiH3, etc. And we will discuss the different properties of hydrides. Number 1, stability of the hydrides. Down the group from ammonia to phosphine, stability decreases due to decrease in bond dissociation energy due to increasing size of the elements. Second property is reducing character of hydrides, and that is increasing from ammonia to phosphine, and ammonia is mild reducing agent because of its small size and high electronegativity. Bismuthine is strongest reducing agent. Next is the basic character. Hydrides are basic in nature due to lone pair of electrons, and the basic character is in order of ammonia to bismuthine decreasing. Ammonia is most basic due to its small size and high electronegativity. Again, ammonia is more basic than phosphine, and it is due to its high electronegativity and small size. Boiling point of hydrides, that is order given in the table, and it is indicating that bismuthine is having higher boiling point than stubine and then ammonia, and followed by phosphine and arsine. Ammonia has higher boiling point due to hydrogen bonding, but down the group increases due to increasing size of the elements. Ammonia has higher boiling point than phosphine. Again, it is due to hydrogen bonding. In ammonia, there is hydrogen bonding, so extra energy required to split the bonds. And it has higher boiling point than phosphine. You can solve these two questions given on the basis of the above discussion. Reactivity towards oxygen. Nitrogen forms oxides in all oxidation states +1 to +5. Examples: N2O where oxidation state is +1, in NO where oxidation state is +2, N2O3 where oxidation state is +3. In the same way, in N2O5 oxidation state is +5. Nitrous oxide N2O is called laughing gas. It is obtained by heating ammonium nitrate. And NO2 nitrogen dioxide, it exists as dimer because it is having one non-bonded electron and so forms dimer and can be obtained by heating lead nitrate. Other two types of oxides are shown by other elements E2O3, E2O5 like P2O3, P2O5, Sb2O3, Sb2O5, etc. The oxides of higher oxidation state are more acidic than lower oxidation state and the acidic character decreases down the group. The oxides of E2O3 type of nitrogen phosphorus are purely acidic. Oxides of arsenic and antimony are amphoteric and that of bismuth are basic in nature. The oxides of phosphorus P2O3 and P2O5, these exist as dimer. Reactivity towards halogen. These elements react with halogens and form two series of halides EX3 and EX5. Nitrogen does not form pentahalides due to non-availability of the vacant orbitals. Trihalides are pyramidal, but pentahalides are trigonal bipyramidal shape. Shape is given in this case. Pentahalides are more covalent than trihalides. And reason is that pentahalides have oxidation state +5 and trihalides have +3 oxidation state. Because +5 state, higher oxidation state has more polarizing power than +3 state, so bonds are more covalent. All the trihalides of compounds except nitrogen are stable and pyramidal in shape. Nitrogen, due to its small size, cannot hold together big fluorine atoms. In case of nitrogen, only NF3 is stable and it is due to small size and high electronegativity of fluorine. Again, the trihalides of nitrogen are Lewis base. These have tendency to donate electron pair and their basic character is in order abnormally NF3 lowest and Ni3 maximum. It is due to in NF3 fluorine has high electronegativity, so attracts electron towards itself and lone pair of electrons cannot be donated easily by the nitrogen. Trihalides except BiF3 are covalent in nature. Pentahalides have trigonal bipyramidal shape. In PCl5, you must know all the bonds are not equivalent because there are 3 equatorial bonds and 2 are axial bonds, and these are at 90 degrees to each other and repel each other. So axial bonds are more repelled and these are longer and weaker. And the equatorial bonds are 3, these are shorter and stronger. So when PCl5 is heated, it gives PCl3 and Cl2 because two axial bonds are